Let's go now to Aldrin Sampier, who's speaking to one such person.
Well, I'll tell you what, that the program directors, Mayor Thandi Modise, as well as Minister Nosiviwe Maphisa have already arrived. They're on the podium, is now getting ready for the service that is about to start, probably in the next 2 hours or so. We understand, according to the program, it's supposed to start at 9 o'clock, but the program directors are here. And as the sun rises over the Orlando Stadium, we see that VIPs are also starting to make their way here. But someone who's been here quite early this morning is a Member of Parliament, EFF's Treasurer General. Leigh-Ann, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Let's just quickly speak about why the EFF felt it's so befitting not only to be part of the funeral, but also to have its own memorial service in honor of Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela.
We have never ever made it a secret that Mama Winnie is part of the soul of EFF. Those who were part of the graduation of Dr. Nglozi and Mama Winnie had an opportunity to say a few words, which we are very grateful. And she said to us, we are glad that you've gone, and I'm happy that I've sent you to Parliament and that you're doing what you do. So there's nothing else we could do. We have no other option but to be here and to be able to give Mama Winnie the dignity and the farewell that she deserves.
And as a female politician, you know, in this patriarchal society that the country finds itself in, what inspiration do you personally draw from her?
I was watching Mama Winnie's documentary, and she talks about when she was on a flight and she confronted the apartheid Minister of Intelligence, and he goes, "So who the hell must I talk to shut you up?" And she said, "Who are you talking to?" Mama Winnie didn't have to talk about feminism. Feminism finds herself in Mama Winnie. Her actions, everything she did, it's there. We talk about agency today, which is one of the terms coined by feminists, academic feminists. Mama Winnie was that. She had an agency, she owned herself. And she was a worker. She was a worker of feminism. She was on the ground and she did stuff. She wasn't just an academic. She did that. And that's what I find inspiration about going out there and making a difference in every single woman's life.
And I guess very importantly is after today, after they've done the dust to dust, ashes to ashes, and her body is buried in 4 ways. The big question is, how do you make sure that her legacy doesn't die? How do you make sure that what she stood for doesn't die with her?
EFF will never allow Mama Winnie's legacy to ever die, and we will make sure that we lobby to ensure that she's part of our curriculums in school. And she mustn't be a byproduct, and she mustn't be by the way, she must be a feature. She's the queen here in South Africa. She has led a revolutionary movement. She has led a revolutionary feminist movement in of herself, and we will make sure that that happens.
That's actually quite important, right? That kids in school be taught about Winnie Madikizela-Mandela and what she stood for.
Exactly. There must be an entire book, if not a whole class or a term or a curriculum, that should speak about her, because we don't identify women leaders. And not even she's a revolutionary. Forget what gender she was. She did everything that any other soldier revolutionary did for us here in South Africa. I mean, I was surprised that the schools, for her memorial service that we had here in Orlando Stadium, that the schools did not bring their pupils here to come and honor Mama Winnie and to learn more about her. And I wish that would have been done. And I hope today that we have the school kids out there that are watching, and they can also celebrate and honor Mama Winnie.
I actually like how you put it earlier on when you said that it would have been a history lesson, and hoping that many will be watching this morning as they watch from home, that today will be a history lesson when Mama Winnie Madikizela-Mandela's friends and family stand on that podium and speak about her life, speak about what she stood for, and also all the various guests that we'll be speaking to this morning. Let's go to a quick ad break.